Did you want somebody else? Is Bama okay? What are your thoughts on playing the Tide?
I mean, we didn't really know who we were gonna get, but now that we know that it is Bama, I mean, I'm really excited, and so are a lot of other guys on the team. You know, obviously, uh, whichever team it was going to be with either Bama or Ohio State. You know, obviously we got history with both of them, and to go against Bama, you know, we feel like it's kind of really no excuse now for anybody to say that we haven't beat the best teams in the country. You know, hopefully we get that chance to go out there and beat Bama and hopefully go on to the national championship and beat the team who wins the other game. So we're really excited for this opportunity, definitely.
How much does familiarity with the team help in a game of this magnitude?
I mean, it can be a large help, but it can also be, you know, a big wall for them, for us, because obviously they know a lot about us too. So they know what we like to do, we know what they like to do. But at the end of the day, when you get into games like this, it all comes down to, you know, just players making plays, winning your one-on-one matchup. Scheme doesn't win games like this. You know, you never see in games like this. You rarely see a lot of people saying, "Wow, that was a great play call." And in games like these, you always say, "Man, what a play that guy made," or "Look at how well that guy's playing." So we all know that, you know, obviously it's good to have a good understanding of what teams are going to do. But at the end of the day, you know, players got to go out there and make plays, and it's about the players at the end of the day.
Sometimes blowouts are fun to play. I mean, I guess they can be, but where does that Alabama game rank last year as far as, man, I was out there having the time of my life?
Oh man, it's right up there. I mean, it don't get no bigger than that. You know, obviously it was the rematch last year. You know, they beat us the year before, and you come back out there, two heated team with a lot of superstars on that field, a lot of NFL guys on that field, in Tampa. I mean, it really don't get no bigger than that. So that's right up there with, like, I feel like one of the best national championships in the history of college football, definitely.
Stop y'all for just 1 second. Kendall Joseph is going to be available over here. We're going to have two going at a time, so just let them know. Ask questions.
Because you beat these guys last year, obviously Alabama's been the standard bearer for the last decade or so. Could this be kind of a passing of the torch moment, you feel, in some regards? Because if you get them 2 out of 3, you're number 1 right now. They had to kind of almost politic their way into this thing.
I don't know. You know, who knows? Obviously, you know, we really just focused on ourselves. You know, we want to be that dynasty, you know, one day, and we feel like we're building towards that. But, you know, that's not really for us to really talk about. That's more for, you know, the fans and the people around college football and the people who really watch the game to really decide on and stuff like that. And when we're done playing, we can definitely decide on, have our thoughts into it as well. But as a player, you know, you can't really think about that as much, just because you don't want that to be, you know, your main focus and things like that. But I definitely do feel like, you know, we're right there with any team in the country as far as, you know, how well we play for this decade. We're having the best. This is the best decade of Clemson football in the history of the school, and I feel like, you know, people are gonna talk about these past couple of years of how we've been playing ball, you know, for a long time to come, definitely.
How does that chip on y'all's shoulder help this team succeed? We saw it against Miami, you know, with the turnover.
Yeah.
Alabama's entering this game a favorite. You got a month to think about that as well.
It's huge, man. You know, obviously, and that's the biggest thing. We play with a chip on our shoulder. You know, that just shows we're not satisfied. And I feel like the ACC championship really showed that. You know, we didn't want to just come out and, you know, win the game, because even though it's going against the U, a lot of big guys, big time players that went there, but we wanted to go out there and prove a statement that we feel like we have the best team in the country, and when we're playing at our best, nobody can beat us. And with this team, man, it's really great to see, because like y'all said, we lost, you know, possibly the best player to ever come through here last year, one of the greatest leaders in Ben Boulware, all those great other superstars that we had on that team last year. And just to see how this team rallies back and not really lets the past define us and just focus on what we believe and not what anybody else believes about us has been really big for us, definitely.
This obviously is part 3, but they have a different coordinator. They've, you know, some of their big guys are gone as well. Do you see much different from them when you've seen them tape from what you've got in the last couple of years?
It's a little bit different concepts, but obviously they still run a pro-style offense. I know they got a coordinator from the Patriots, but I mean, it's a little bit different. But at the end of the day, it's still Bama. It's still, they want to run the ball, and then they want to throw off of that. They're still a very tough physical team. They play great defense. No matter how many guys they got hurt on defense, it don't really matter. And you know Nick Saban gonna have them guys ready to play. So at the end of the day, it really just comes down to getting your game plan down, and then just going out there and having success as far as, you know, just focusing on the little things out there, definitely, because the margin of error in games like this becomes lesser and lesser.
Have y'all started looking at film intently yet, or is this week, are y'all completely off?
we completely off. You know, players getting in there on their own, so you just see that on their own. But all the coaches are gone off recruiting and stuff like that. But myself, a couple of the other guys, we definitely have been in there just trying to get a little bit of jump on the guys and stuff like that. Not too much. You know, you want to take a week off. You know, really just kind of get a break from everything and focus on schoolwork. Obviously, school been killing us, but we watched a few things, not a lot here and there, just a little bit of things, just see how they look.